Greetings everyone. This is the Crypto Master Preneur Coach, Funeka Ngxitho, and today I'm going to try and tackle one of your questions that you selected, and that is about trading versus holding, fundamentals versus technical analysis. Now, I've been trying to find a picture that can, give a better visual of what I want to teach you in 5 to 10 minutes, which is going to be difficult to do. Usually this is easy when we're doing practical training because I can actually just log in and show you. But I have to ask you the 3 questions because that's what this video is about. What does this mean? How can you benefit from it? And what impact can this have on your wallet, on your bottom line? Now, let's see if I can tackle this in less than 5 minutes. I have put these captions for you. Clearly, that's me. And what I'm saying is don't give up on your XRP. Hold it. It's not easy, I know, but hold it. And this will be XRP, basically, one of these days. This token, I chose this picture because it gives you a roadmap. Okay, I talk about periods, short periods, medium periods, long-term periods, depending on what you're doing. If you are scalping, you most probably are here. If you are trading, you may be on both. Okay, if you are holding, you would be here and here on a yearly basis. Now, the advantage of holding is you ignore what's happening in the hourly, in the 24 hours, even in the weekly and on the monthly. Mostly, you will only come here when you see 5 digits like this, or 4 digits, or 3 digits. Okay? That's the advantage. This token here during the previous bull run, it managed to give 86,000% versus the Ether. Paired with BTC, it gave 79,000% versus BTC. And you can even see here on a weekly, it was basically accumulating at a rate of 28 to 29% on a weekly basis. And via the 24 hours, it was accumulating plus minus 7%. Now, these percentages adds up, guys. When this one is cleaned out, it's moved to the weekly. When it's moved from the weekly, it's moved to the monthly. If you can make 79,000% in a month, boy oh boy, if you have a portfolio of 8 or 10 tokens that can perform like this, this is what we call life-changing. This is what I call generational wealth. In the right season, these are the expectations. We're not saying all the coins are going to perform like this, but they've outperformed the previous all-time high and add more gains to that, building up to the next season. Okay? If you follow XRP on the previous bull run, it moved up to $3.80. On the one in 2014, it moved up to, I think it was 56 cents, coming from 0.0006. So what coins do, they do what we call fundamentals. Fundamentals, the coin moves in this season preparing for the next. So it will pass the current or the previous all-time high and set a new all-time high for the next season. So this coin, as you can see, at that time, it was selling for $640. But if you follow the history, you will see that it didn't wake up one morning and it had 80-something thousand gains. This comes from the previous fundamental. So it's growing from the previous all-time high and developing and growing fast to build a new all-time high. What I wanted you to see and take from this is that in the right season, you will see the right percentages and percentages that are higher than the previous all-time high. It's not that when coins are accumulating and they are retracing and they are going sideways, they stay there. It's just that the seasons for going down to reach and touch the bottom takes longer than the seasons for going up. As a result, people, they start to give up and worry and give all kinds of reasons why they want to sell at the bottom. And I'm like, you can't sell at the bottom. I remember when XRP was 49 Rand, everyone was calling me, SMSing, and just buying. Many people bought XRP when it was 20-something Rand, 30-something Rand, 40-something Rand, not realizing they actually buying at the top. They were supposed to wait for that season to come to an end and buy at the bottom. Now, when we do our trainings, I teach you these things. I show you this was the previous bottom, this was the previous high, this is how you target the next bottom, and this is how you move forward. But practically, you log in, click here, because you can't do that like this. Anyway, I wanted to open your eyes to the difference between technical analysis and fundamentals, trading versus holding. If you are trading, these are beautiful gains. Okay, if you bought an asset for 1,000 Rand and you make 7%, that's like 70 Rand. That's a lot of money. On a weekly basis, if you made 28% for an asset that you spend 1,000 Rand to buy, that's like 280 Rand. Clearly, obviously, if you were to get that in a month, you'll be jumping for joy. So it's not wrong to daily trade. It's not wrong to scalp coins. It's not wrong to do it whichever way. But if you don't know how to scalp and you don't know how to trade, you don't know how to place orders, the best bet for you will be to buy and hold and let the fundamentals do the job for you, because otherwise you stand to make a lot of mistakes and you end up being impatient and you can end up cutting your capital because you want to sell at the bottom when you're supposed to sell at the top. So I'm going to stop here, guys, but I am hoping that this will open your eyes to say, if you hold the way that you should and wait for the right season to be at the top, to be able to sell, there should never be a reason why you sell at a loss. That's not what we do. The whole reason for the trainings is to just teach you the basic fundamentals of how to see this and do it better and do it right for yourself. Instead of taking your money for someone to give you the 7%, learn how to collect the 7% directly from the market. Instead of giving someone else money to give you 28% per month or per week, learn how to collect it yourself. You can do this if you give yourself the chance and the time to learn. This is not specially for the coach. No, I had to learn all of this myself. You too can learn how to do this yourself. Do you have the patience and the time to do this? Because that's what you need. Something has to give. You have got to give something to learn all of this. All right, I have to stop here. I have to go. Me, I, and myself and the coach, we are out.